Have you ever wondered how to attract your ideal customer using social media, that person who will be interested in what you have to offer without coming off as spammy or pitchy or as a used car salesperson? Well, stick with me to the end of this video and I'll be sharing with you 3 tips and a bonus tip of how you can use social media correctly to attract your ideal customer without coming off as pitchy or spammy. My name is Vivian from VivianBrown.com. I want to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you'll see when I upload more videos. And if you enjoy this content today, be sure to let me know in the comments your biggest takeaway, and be sure to share this out to someone who you think might benefit from it. And just for watching this video, I would like to give you a free report, the 7 deadly sins that might be holding you back from launching your own profitable online business and how you can overcome them. And I will leave a link in the description. So let's dive into the content today. So one of the greatest mistakes that marketers make when they come online trying to grow an online business is not knowing their target market. So the first tip is you need to know your ideal customer. You need to know who you're trying to reach, your target audience, so to speak. And what many people do, they're kind of throwing things at the wall, hoping that something will stick. But if you don't know who you're marketing to, then you won't know how to create content to attract that person or persons. So you need to know who your ideal customer is. Unfortunately, the things or the posts that get a lot of engagement is those irrelevant stuff like the cute dog and the cute baby and all that. That's getting likes and shares and stuff, but unfortunately they don't lead to sales. So you need, the first fundamental rule of marketing is to know who your target market is, and so you can create content that's geared towards that person. So that's the first thing, is to know who you're trying to reach with your product or service, how you can help them. Then the second thing is to make a list of, you want to anticipate their questions. So no matter what niche you're in, people will always have questions about your product or service. So you want to anticipate their needs, so to speak. You want to anticipate the questions and overcome their objections. So you want to make a list of questions that you think that your potential customer may have in relevant to your product or service. So you kind of want to get into your brain, into their mind, so to speak. When you can intercept the conversation that's in your prospect's mind, you have better results and you get far further in your business. So make a list of the questions that they may have, and then you want to create content related to that question or answering that question. And so when they search for your video or your content, your piece of content online, they'll find your content, and then you'll be able to answer the question. So for example, they may be looking for how to market on social media, as I'm talking about this in this video. Then you'll create a content, you'll create a video or create some kind of blog post or something that will answer that question. So no matter what they're looking for, whatever they're searching for in Google, the chances are that your video will show, and then you answer the question, and then there's a potential sale to be made. Because as a marketer, you want to get your prospect from a state of being unsure to a state of clarity, from a state of pain to a state of pleasure, a state of not knowing what, being confused, to a state of knowing exactly what's going on. So you understand what I'm saying. So from one state of sadness to a state of happiness. That's your whole goal as a marketer, and that your product or service will solve a problem. Because as an entrepreneur, as a marketer, your whole idea or the whole goal of marketing is to solve other people's problems in your target market. So that's the first thing. So you have identified who your target market is, and now you have made a list of objections that you think they'll have, and you're creating content around those those questions. So this leads into number 3, which is creating content. So you have identified the target audience, you have made your list of objections or questions that you think they may have. Now you want to create content that will answer those questions from the list of objections that you have written down. So it could be a blog post, it could be a YouTube video like this one, it could be some kind of podcast or anything, some kind of Facebook Live or something that you are addressing these questions and answering these questions that your target market has. And so you're creating content that your ideal customer is looking for and that you can help them. So those are the 3 tips to help you, find your ideal customer on social media, so you don't have to be spamming people and running people down. You're attracting them to you with your content. But the content has to be geared towards that ideal person that you're trying to reach, because you're not trying to reach everybody. If you're trying to reach everybody, then you're trying to reach nobody, right? It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. It just won't fit. So you need to know who you're targeting, overcome their objections, answer those questions, and create content in advance that will answer those questions. So when they're searching, when they're searching for answers, your information will come up, and then they'll be able to do business with you. So I hope you got value from this. Oh, the bonus tip. And so you want to have a sales funnel as a marketer. You want to have a sales funnel that will take them through that process, like a buying process to make a sale. So as you're attracting people with your social media content, then you want to lead them down a path that will get them onto your email list, and so you can continue to market to them. You can continue to build a relationship with them. So you want to build a system that as they come on, you attract them, they click, and that click turn into a lead, and the lead will potentially turn to a customer and potentially into a sale. So you want to have this, the sales funnel is called in the marketing world, and so you want to build the sales funnel before you start creating content. And so you're leading them down to a path into making sales and leading them onto your email list. So I hope this made sense for you, and I hope you got value from this. If you'd like to learn more about creating sales funnels, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. You can check that out. To ClickFunnels. This is the system that I use to build my funnel, my sales funnels, and there's a 14-day trial that you can check out, and I will leave a link in the description. So in the comments, in the description below this video. So thanks for watching, and be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.